Hi guys, good afternoon. Hope we're all doing well. Thursday the 28th of May. Let's have a look over S&P, which is drifting along really for the last few hours. Good push lower yesterday before a good recovery into the back end of the session. A V-shaped recovery, funnily enough. Let's have a little look at it today. I think it's still obviously about the longer term picture here. I have to say, while there were actually some positive headlines yesterday, it would have been Tuesday evening, hit the 200-day moving average, closed below it. You'd then say, well, technically we perhaps could close lower, and we did push lower from that point. You can see we actually came down a fair whack down to 29.66, which is almost a 60-point move. The recovery, however, was fantastic into the close. There as well. So, well, we have our important level. We have the 3,000 level. We have the 200-day moving average. We've got, really, if we look back at this, it's the failure as well yesterday to close below the top of that range, which just came back into play here. You can see that lovely push comes back. We go, and is that now the opportunity to have got long again? Just finding a bit of resistance up on this level. I mean, it seems magnetically drawn towards the next resistance zone here, which is going to be 31.10. If you remember my videos, I've gone through how I think we sort of come up to that point. We then come down, play a bit of time around there before going again. So that's how I see things panning out. Are we looking to get into a new zone range potentially? Let's have a look at it on a 60-minute at some potential levels for today. Probably worth getting potential trend line on these highs, although you've only got the two tests. Got a nice clean area of support, no close on the hour below that. Let's keep a watch on that as well. High from the 26th, 2 days ago, along with the pivot, big area support below there. Then you could be looking for a move back down towards the 3,000 level, you would suggest. But I mean, looking at this just purely of what we can see now, you can see why we found big support around here, on these previous highs. So you've got to go with the bulls here, unless we get below 29.73, I would say. The Nasdaq, which sold off quite big but did recover, is just on the back foot, interestingly. Obviously it's been the main outperformer. If we're looking here for the opportunity to get another really nice long in again, was that there yesterday? That's what you got to ask yourself. Trend line in that picture. Yeah, I mean, if we come back to 91.54, the whole false break scenario, push back above, that could be something. But yeah, the Nasdaq isn't far away from those all-time highs, and it's just finding some resistance up at one of these previous levels here on the daily chart. So as long as it doesn't close above here, then you'd be happy to be short up at this point, but the next trade then can come on the break and close above there, so something to be aware of. Euro, quickly to have a look at, obviously we're at the top end of this range here. Obviously get that marked on here from the 1st of May. Close above, you favour a long. Would you be short now? You could be short from this morning on the failed test, double top, and it looks okay. Obviously the next key support area that we didn't close below, we know 109. Keep an eye on that level. The pound, where we closed a couple of days ago, came back. I'd be happily long here if I was interested in trading the pound at the moment. Shorts, I think, get interesting below 122. This trend line, I think the bulls are in control of this market at the moment. If we continue to have risk on, I think we can get back up to 126, which is obviously a fair whack away. Quick look over at gold just to wrap things up. The push lower yesterday, you can see we came down to an area of support, opportunity for the buyers to get back in again, and since then we have pushed up. So at the moment, gold and S&P both pushing higher, sign of monetary policy. Weaker dollar should help the pound as well as that risk on move.